Goodness comes and evil goes.
Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth. Karibu, welcome. My name is Kwende, and today we're going to get into another important subject, and that subject is Omowale Malcolm X, the Garveyite. African people, African souls have always, from time immemorial, from the very beginning, had a deep sense of knowing of themselves and also carry a unique responsibility to themselves and the sacred universe at large. That has never left the African. Even in times of great disruption or interruption, African people have found that deep connection to themselves, to be at one with a mission to victoriously climb in liberty and nationhood. The great hero, Omowale Malcolm X, was born to a Garveyite family, and in his childhood was groomed and shaped by his Garveyite parents, his father, his mother, and Garveyites that were around him, around the home, at the meetings that he would attend, poured knowing of self in him, instilling in him that pride, that dignity in the naturalness of being African. Omowale Malcolm X, as the adult, did not just spring up out of thin air. He had grounding, a foundation that was rooted in Garveyism, the Garvey movement, the UNIA. So let us hear then just a few words from him on the subject of Marcus Garvey as a continuing Garveyite.
Garvey had the feelings of the black man at heart. Garvey had the hopes and aspirations of the black man at heart. And the black masses detected this. They felt this. They were conscious of this. So they gave Garvey their support. And anyone today who can get a following among the masses of black people in this country is immediately labeled by the United States government as un-American, as seditious, as subversive, as Marcus Garvey was labeled un-American, as seditious and subversive. Any black man who has the true intention of solving the problem of the masses of black people in this country, the government itself will try and trick that man and trap that man and frame that man. And usually he'll do it by these Uncle Tom Negro leaders whom the government has set up.
So those then are the words of the great Omowale Malcolm X and the spirit that he carried of that Garvey thrust that was with him during his physical lifespan and continues to live on. So let us be inspired, let us be motivated to claim our wonderful legacy and experience in bringing about African liberty and African nationhood. And let us gain traction in picking up that mantle and continuing that ascending climb. So with that food for thought, and surely it is food for thought, Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth.
The sun who has returned home for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home for Africans back on top.